Jennifer Kim. I'm the Associate Administrator for the Office of Field Operations at the Small Business Administration. So I oversee our 10 regions and 68 district offices, including here in Michigan, which, by the way, is my home state, so it's nice to be back home. Right now, the SBA is really focused on helping small businesses thrive and grow as we kind of exit the pandemic. But first, just let me say, under the leadership of President Biden, under the pandemic, the SBA has provided over $450 billion in relief to small businesses to help them kind of weather that storm. And now under President Biden, one of our big priorities is equity. And how do we reach the kind of smallest of the small businesses? How do we reach underserved communities that may not have had access to our programs before? And I'm actually the first Asian Pacific American woman to hold this position. And I definitely am, committed to that goal very much. And I took this job actually a lot because I was thinking about, business owners, small business owners in kind of my community when I was growing up, thinking about those few kind of brave, Korean Americans that were starting, the one Korean restaurant that I had to drive an hour to get to, or the grocery store, or, the dry cleaners, and how can we make sure we're helping those businesses? A lot of times, small businesses that are owned by people of color or immigrants are not as connected to services through the government or through associations. So we want to make sure, through the Small Business Administration, that we are reaching those businesses to make sure they have access to capital and to training and support to help their businesses grow and, kind of achieve that American dream. Under the leadership of President Biden, he actually restarted the White House initiative on Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders, which the Small Business Administration is a part of. And we, really look at economic equity and economic growth as part of equity, right? It's a big piece of that. President Biden has also assembled one of the most diverse cabinets in U.S. history. And again, I'm proud to serve as the first Asian American to hold this Associate Administrator position for the Office of Field Operations. We actually also have a very diverse representation in our regional administrators as well. The Region 5 administrator, who oversees the Great Lakes states, including here in Michigan, is Jerry Aglipai, who's a Filipino-American woman and also the first Filipino-American woman to serve as an appointee in her position as well. So on the pandemic, let me just say, I remember about a week before lockdown started, and I was in New York City at the time. I went to a Korean restaurant for lunch one day around, I think, March 13th, and it was before lockdown even started, but the business was already empty because people were kind of already hearing, kind of racist assumptions about Asian American businesses. So not only have Asian American businesses suffered like everyone else through the economic challenges of the pandemic, but kind of this double hit of, racism and xenophobia. So, it is definitely a big priority for President Biden and the Small Business Administration to reach, businesses that, again, have, suffered under the pandemic. So many of our pandemic programs are wrapping up as we're trying to kind of launch into this new phase, but we have a number of programs that are available to all businesses, including API businesses. We have different loan programs, so if you're looking to try and expand your business or maybe, start another location or whatever the opportunity is, the SBA has low interest rates loans that we work with lenders in the area to provide that may be able to help businesses, again, grow or expand. We also have resource partners that can help offer other services to businesses. So if you maybe need some training on, financial systems, whether it's software or keeping your books in order, that's something that we provide within our ecosystem of partners. So whatever your need might be, we probably can help you find it, whether it's through us or through another organization. To find out more about those resources, please, get in touch with us. You can go to our website at sba.gov/mi to get in touch with our local office here. But again, it's sba.gov/mi to get in touch with us. And, please at least, come out and find out what we have to offer and see what program or training or, other opportunity there might be that could help your business. You know, one thing that's definitely important is when there are trusted messengers in a community like you or other business owners, it's helpful for you all to get the word out also about our services. Because sometimes not everybody will hear it from us, or some people don't trust government all the time, but if they know that we've helped other businesses in the community, that helps us kind of get the word out.